The ride duration is 4 minutes and 6 seconds. The height restriction is 48 inches. Throughout the ride, guests are taken around the outside of the castle, using a combination of simulated flight as well as encountering realistic animatronic versions of the Whomping Willow, a horde of Dementors, giant spiders, the Hungarian horntail dragon, and a Quidditch match. One little detail that a lot of people don't know is if you want to go to Hogwarts and tour the castle, you can actually walk through the queue and not have to be in line to see the inside of Hogwarts. You can just tell a team member there that you would like to walk through Hogwarts, and you can walk through and look at all the things on the walls and the picture frames and, see everything you want inside of Hogwarts Castle. Another ride in the Hogsmeade area is called the Flight of the Hippogriff. This is a steel roller coaster designed for families located adjacent to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. While going through the queue, you pass a replica of Hagrid's hut on your way to see him. The roller coaster's backstory is the Hogwarts care of magical creatures Professor Hagrid is teaching young wizards to fly on a hippogriff, as Harry does in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The Flight of the Hippogriff has a height of 42.7 feet. The track length is 1,099 feet. The maximum speed is 28.5 miles per hour. The ride duration is 1 minute and 6 seconds. And the height restriction is 36 inches. The third ride in Hogsmeade is Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure. This is the newest attraction that opened on June 13th, 2019. The height of this ride is 65 feet, and there's a drop section where you drop 17 feet. The length of the ride is 5,053 feet, the maximum speed is 50 miles an hour, and the height restriction is 48 inches. There is also a pre-show with Rubeus Hagrid and Arthur Weasley, and the theme of this ride is the Forbidden Forest. I did a ride review on this ride several months ago, so I will leave a link to that video in the description below. Another attraction inside the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is the Hogwarts Express. This is considered a ride as it takes you from one park to another. And you will leave Hogsmeade and you will end up in England outside of Diagon Alley. The length of this ride is 2,218 feet and the speed is 12.2 miles per hour. The height restriction is 48 inches and supervision is required if you're under 48 inches. The ride duration is 4 minutes and 1 second. And on this ride, if you're going from Hogsmeade to Diagon Alley, is different from the ride going from Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade. So you have to ride it both ways to get the full experience. As for the dining and shopping in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, there are lots of shops, restaurants, places to eat, and other shows to see. In Hogsmeade you can find a recreation of the Hogwarts Express, which lies right at the entrance of Hogsmeade. The recreation features billowing steam and an iconic whistle, and is accompanied by a conductor of the train. The Outpost is a working post office where you can actually send postcards and letters that will be delivered with an authentic Hogsmeade postmark. The Three Broomsticks is one of the restaurants you can eat at in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. My wife and I just did a video on the top places to eat while at Universal Resort, and this is our top place to eat, so I will leave a link to that video in the description below. This restaurant offers a variety of food and beverages from the Harry Potter universe, including butterbeer, pumpkin juice, strawberry peanut butter ice cream, and chocolate cauldron cakes, in addition to a menu composed of traditional British foods. The pub features many hidden references to the book, namely house elves and ghosts that roam the rafters. Butterbeer, which can be purchased with a souvenir mug, is offered as a non-alcoholic beverage and comes in both regular and frozen forms. Frozen is probably the best. You can find butterbeer at the butterbeer carts, also in the Hogshead. The Hogshead is based on the pub from the Harry Potter series, owned by Aberforth Dumbledore. Honeyduke's is a sweet shop based on Honeyduke's Sweet Shop in the Harry Potter series. The shop sells many items from the Harry Potter universe. They have chocolate frogs, acid pops, exploding bonbons, cauldron cakes, fizzing whizbees, pepper imps, and Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Various Harry Potter merchandise items can be purchased from two different gift shops. Dervish and Bangs is a store selling magical items, as well as Quidditch supplies, Hogwarts clothing, and other merchandise. The second shop is Filch's Emporium of Confiscated Goods. It is a general gift shop right at the exit of the Forbidden Journey. At this shop, you can find various souvenirs, replicas of props, other toys, or photos from your ride on the Forbidden Journey. They have t-shirts and hats, and various other items you can buy. Throughout the day, in Hogsmeade, Hogwarts, Durmstrange, and Beauxbaton, I think that's how you say that name, will appear on the stage in the Wizarding World to lead excitement for the Tri-Wizard Tournament. The Beauxbaton students dance gracefully with ribbons, while the Durmstrange students show off their brute strength and fighting skills. And after the ceremony, the students will pose for pictures. Another show in Hogsmeade is Olivander's Wand Shop, and this is where you can go and watch as Olivander helps you pick out your own wand. Now, since there is a pandemic going on, they have changed it to where only one group at a time can go in. So your family would be the only one in there, so your chances of getting picked to have Olivander help pick your wand are a lot higher. But Olivander's Wand Shop is a super immersive experience within the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That is a must-do for fans. With locations in both Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley, Olivander's recreates the ritual of the wand choosing the wizard. There are no high requirements for this show, and I believe the kids are probably a lot more likely to be chosen for this show to participate. So if you have children that go with you, they're more than likely going to get chosen. After the show, you are escorted out of the room, and you enter another room that has every wand you could imagine. And that's where you will pick the wand you want to buy. They have normal wands that, are Harry Potter's wand, or Hermione's, or Draco Malfoy's. Or you can get the interactive wands, where you can walk around and do the magic spells that are in the movie throughout various places in Hogsmeade. And I will get to that later on in the video. But I believe the wands range from like $30 for normal wands and like $50 for the interactive wands. Another show that is on the stage outside of Hogsmeade is the Frog Choir. This is composed of 4 singers, 2 of whom are holding large amphibian puppets sitting on pillows, inspired by a brief scene in the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The group sings 3 or 4 a cappella wizarding-related songs, including Hedwig's theme and Something Wicked This Way Comes. And after the show, the group will stand by for photos. One of the many things you can do inside the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is you can cast spells. Once you buy your interactive wand, you will get a map, and this map is just for Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley. And there are 16 spells you can cast in Diagon Alley, and there are 9 you can cast in Hogsmeade. There is a double-sided map that comes inside of your wand box, where you'll be able to see each spell and each spell location. The Witch or Wizard will find a gold medallion on the floor which shows where to stand as well as the correct wand movement to cast the spell. After you find the spell spot and know which of the Harry Potter spells to cast, you just need to make the correct wand movement and wait to see what happens. Now I'm going to list off the wand spells that you can do inside of Hogsmeade, and I'm going to butcher these, so just bear with me. You can do Incendio outside of Zonko's Joke Shop, Arresto Momentum outside of McHavelock's, then you have Revelio by Honeydukes, Herbivicious by Dogweed and Deathcap, Ascendio and Descendio outside of Gladrig's Wizardwear, Locomotor Snowman outside of Mandem Puttyfoots. There's Locomotor and Arrestian Momentum outside of Dervish and Bangs, Alohomora by Tomes and Scrolls, and Wingardium Leviosa by the Spent Witches. One trick I learned while going down to Universal is whenever you're doing a spell, it's just a wrist movement. Don't move your whole arm. It's just a slight little wrist movement for every wand spell you make. Because first time we went down there, we were moving our whole arm and we weren't getting the reaction we wanted. So once we figured out you just had to move your wrist, it was a lot easier. Channel, Blue Family Entertainment. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one.